This week, cross-country sprints to the finish line. Football seniors cap off their season. We get spooky in Peterson Park. MCHS band dresses up for a cause. We celebrate Halloween. A day in the life of one of MCHS's most loved teachers. And marching band ends the season on a good note. All of that and more on the Warrior Weekly. Happy Halloween, Warriors, and welcome to this week's edition of the Warrior Weekly, presented by Warrior Student Media. I'm Kelly Quartermash.
And I'm Cameron Mitchell. Today we say goodbye to the senior boys of football, ride the haunted hay ride, and buy some mattress with the band Mattress Fundraiser.
But first, cross-country teams ran in their regionals competition with athletes moving on to sectionals.
On Saturday, October 21st, MCHS cross-country participated in their regionals. Coach Kevin Horst claims that preparation for this race started long before the runners took their marks.
Preparation for a race starts long in advance of the actual race. So you got to get ready 2 nights before. You got to get good sleep, hydrate, good food, and then you have your pre-race routine that you do the day before workout, and then in the morning of the race, you have your special breakfast that you like to eat.
When runners arrive at the race, they have another sequence of steps to complete to give them the best chance at success.
When you get to the meet, you have to learn the course and make sure you're all set up with your bib number and your chips and everything, so you're registered, ready to go. Then you got your warm-up routine. All that goes into preparation.
Each runner goes into the race with expectations for themselves and their team, which are heightened at a race such as regionals.
I'm kind of just excited. Our team is right on the edge for making it, so it'll be interesting to see, and I think if everyone has a great race, then we can do this today.
I hope I have a great finish, I hope I leave a little bit in the tank for the end, and that I hope that I'm hitting my splits correctly,
As a coach, Horst prides himself on helping his team set a proper pace, which he thinks is the key to success.
McHenry tends to start at an appropriate, smart pace, so you see us moving up in the pack because almost every other team goes out way too fast. So you see McHenry try to pass and move up throughout the race.
Along with pace, runners have to maintain a positive mindset. Senior Danielle Jensen discusses her mindset throughout the race.
Just pushing through and not focusing on the pain, just staying calm through it.
Congratulations to the cross-country team on a great season, and good luck to our state qualifiers. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we're Grace Mueller, Madison Harvey, and Allie Everhart.
The Fall Play Title Bus Stop is performing this weekend on Friday and Saturday. Tickets at the door are $6. Come out and support our drama club.
Next, the MCHS football team had their last game of the season on Friday, October 20th. The senior boys walked onto the field one last time.
Every year, at the end of the football season, MCHS celebrates the seniors on varsity football, band, cheerleading, and dance. Defensive coordinator Tim Beagle explains how the final game of the season allows these players to reflect on their growth and success.
Senior night, it culminates like this long journey that seniors have been on, and the amount of work and effort that they put into something, be it a sport or be it a club that they're in. It's kind of just a recognition of all the ups and downs that they've gone through, the growth that they've had over their time in that activity or sport, and I think it's just it's a great way to celebrate with their family there, and also the people that are involved with them in school, as far as teachers or coaches or advisors. So.
Senior Kyle Bolkins, one of the few 4-year athletes on varsity football, describes how senior night is a bittersweet ending to his career.
The senior night is very important to me. It's a great way to really cap off the whole entire year for football. It's obviously upsetting, like last year when all the seniors left, it was upsetting, and I bet for the underclassmen it's more upsetting than for the seniors. It definitely felt special, like that the seniors really mattered. But overall, it was good. I liked all the decorations and stuff. The walkout was good. And yeah.
An underappreciated part of Friday night is the dance team, who performs at every halftime show throughout the season. Senior Adeline Kohlmeyer expresses how much her final performance of the season means to her.
Senior night for me meant a lot of things because I was on the dance team for 4 years on the varsity team, and we started off at COVID, so it was just really great to close it all together. But it was really good. I got a head spring, which is what I've wanted for a really long time, so I was really happy with the turnout.
All of the seniors played a major role that impacted the school in a positive way. Thank you for being a part of our Friday nights for the past 4 years. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are Dennis Turkan, Colin Tunowski, and Alita Noel.
Now, each year, Peterson Park hosts a haunted hayride for the McHenry community. Warrior Student Media has the story.
2 weeks ago, the ski show hosted their annual haunted hayride. Miss Bria Emsey, the organizer of the hayride, explains on how the hayride first started.
The hayride started 25 years ago as a fundraiser for the Wonder Lake Water Ski Show team. We perform free water ski shows in the summer, and we're a nonprofit organization, so have to raise the funds in the off season to supplement our water skiing, the boats, the gas, the costumes, the ropes, the equipment, etc.
Miss Emsey describes the success of the hayride and why they continue to do it.
So the first year we did it, obviously most fundraisers usually have like a 7-year cap. Obviously with this being our 25th year, it's been very successful. It's grown throughout the years in the public as well too. It's just something fun to do with the family, and it's affordable for everyone to do. There's really no age limit on it either. So you have groups of 20 that come out or a family of 4 that come out for a reasonable price.
MZ also describes how the ski team helps out the community.
I think it's obviously a two-way street. Being a nonprofit organization, we're always looking for supporters inside and outside of the community. We also give back to the community in many different ways, obviously doing a fun event like this, but we also do an annual Stuff the Trailer food drive where we collect food for those families that are in need.
Thank you for having a great spooky season. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Carter Neiman, Isabel Berry, Lee McCullen, and Olivia Townsend.
Next, MCHS bands hosted their annual Mattress fundraiser to raise money to support the band programs. We went to the freshman campus to see what those Mattress costumes were all about.
The Band Mattress fundraiser is an annual event held at East Campus, where students play music to get sales for the program. Senior Ulysses Gaona speaks on how the Mattress fundraiser benefits the band program.
It's like if we're being the store for a day, people come in, they buy the mattresses, and usually we just get a portion of the earnings because we're the ones hosting it.
Hosting a Mattress fundraiser is a very unique way of raising money for a program. Junior Jordan Calabrese explains how the MCHS band program uses the money they raise.
A lot of kids want scholarships before they graduate, so they have something to do after high school involving music. A lot of people get lessons while they still attend high school in our band program. And, general instrument repairs, if we need any specialty instruments like the bass saxophone we just got or the harp, it goes towards that.
Tim Kalija, a representative of Custom Fundraiser Solutions, talks about how the band stands out from other schools in their fundraising efforts.
It's really exciting to work with McHenry High School because you guys always put forth effort. We have a lot of schools that try and they get students, and the students do definitely come out and help out, but you guys are always one of my more consistent schools, and the students come out and really participate and really help their band director raise money so that they can have an exciting, fun program.
Students recap on why events like these open doors for students that they wouldn't otherwise have.
I think it provides a great opportunity for people not only to volunteer to feel fulfilled, but also to socialize, because when you're in a program like band, it's pretty close-knit. Almost everyone knows everybody. So when you come here, you come for not only to sell mattresses, but to have fun and hang out with your peers.
Yeah, no, it's great. The energy is always great, especially when you get outside and play your instrument with, your friends from band.
To support the band, be sure to keep an eye out for concerts happening in December. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Ari Juarez, Nate Gibson, and Ellie Machashik.
Today is Halloween, the spookiest time of the year. Warrior Student Media previews the spooky season.
Boo! This Halloween, students at MCHS are getting excited for the spooky season and preparing for the holiday with endless scares and sweets. But most people are looking forward to just one thing, getting in costume.
I'm a cowboy.
I'm the wolf from Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf.
This year I'm going to Scooby-Doo. Got a little onesie going on.
There are many ways to celebrate All Hallows Eve, and the McHenry community is no stranger to fall festivities. MCHS students spend the spooky season in all sorts of ways to get hyped up for the holiday.
I just love the festivities, getting scared, getting with friends, decorating, seeing everyone dressing up. It's just being creative. It's fun.
Probably giving out candy to the kids, giving back to the kids. The costumes, and it's in the fall. I love the fall season. It's probably my favorite season.
As teachers and students alike show their spirit for the season, the excitement for the holiday bleeds into the school atmosphere. The halls are filled with buzz as people get their costumes and decorations ready.
Teachers and students talking about what they're going to be dressing up as and what their plans are for Halloween, so it's kind of cool,
Teachers like to put decorations up in their classroom, which is nice, really getting in the spirit. Some play music.
I hear students going to haunted houses, stuff like that, Halloween festivities.
Tonight, make sure to leave your porch light on for trick-or-treaters. Stay safe, Warriors. Happy Halloween. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we're Caden Bunting, Vanessa Etherton, and Layla Moreno.
One of McHenry's favorite teachers, Mrs. Goy, allows an inside scoop into what she does around the school.
American Studies can be a daunting class for students, and with big projects like Chautauqua to prepare for, this honors class may seem intimidating to many. Thankfully, Mrs. Betsy Goy is here to lead students through this challenging course. Goy makes sure to keep her students engaged by focusing on what they enjoy and what they're interested in learning.
I try to look at things that the kids are interested in and what they want to look at and what they are interested in learning, rather than just everything that we need to look at.
Teaching this class based on what students are interested in brings out the best in Goy's teaching style. Getting familiar with students and their unique personalities is what makes teaching enjoyable for her.
The most rewarding part of teaching for me is getting to know all the students, because everyone is so fantastic and so just interesting, and every kid brings such a cool, it's cool to get to know kids from all different interests and backgrounds and all the fun things that you guys like to talk about.
Students in her class agree that her teaching style keeps them engaged and having fun in her classes. Seniors Landon Knable and Jack Coleman share what it is that makes her teaching so effective.
She's really good at explaining things, and I feel like I can really understand what's going on in the class, and she helps out.
I think Miss Goy's teaching style is really engaging because she takes time to help the students and have really fun days and just try and make sure that they have the greatest day they can.
Goy provides students with a resource they can utilize for help with whatever they might need, and she ensures that they will always do their best.
Hopefully I make a positive impact on the school and on the students just by being there as a teacher that the kids can come talk to, as a teacher that hopefully I push kids to learn more and to do more than what maybe they would typically want to do.
Goy's teaching and connections with students will continue as Chautauqua approaches in the coming weeks. Good luck to her and her students. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are Coco Levesque, Emmanuel Sanchez, Jack Kearns, and Jeffrey Norris.
Finally, the marching band banquet happened this past Monday. Warrior Student Media jams out with the marching band during their banquet.
Last Monday, the MCHS Marching Band held their annual band banquet to honor, celebrate, and show off their hard work. Band director Ryan Cabillo reflects on the marching band season and how he feels it was successful.
I think it went really well. We had 4 amazing home games and a bunch of parades as well, where we got to perform for everybody, put on great shows. And then in addition to that, 3 competitions that we went to, and then also went down to the University of Illinois for a championship competition as well, which is the first time either ever or in a long time that we got to do that. So it was awesome.
This celebration included a showcase for family, a dinner, and reward ceremony for outstanding band members.
So the Marching Band Banquet is basically our event that wraps up the entire season. It begins with us performing the halftime show one last time for friends and family up in the auditorium, and then we move into the cafeteria to, where dinner is served, but then also there's an awards ceremony where we recognize everyone that's been a part of the program, but also some outstanding individuals and members for their contributions throughout the season. So the band program, even though our marching band season is over, our curricular ensembles, our jazz band and our wind ensemble and such, have a concert at the end of every quarter that we perform at one of the 2 campuses. In addition to that, we have our pit orchestra that'll be a big part of the spring musical, and then our pep band will be performing at a bunch of other athletic events such as the basketball games.
Junior Yaneli Solorio discusses what to expect from the marching band in further seasons.
Well, since the season's over, next year I'm sure we're doing more competitions, and we're going to do a new show, probably more choreography, more solos, and a lot of new things.
As the fall seasons come to a close, MCHS aims to highlight our hardworking students in our band programs, looking for staff and students to rock out at our upcoming pep band performances during basketball season. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Neo Fritz, Lucia Smith, and Kate Watley.
That's all for today's show. Be sure to follow the Warrior Weekly on all social media platforms, including Twitter, Insta, and TikTok.
For Cameron Mitchell and all the Warrior student media, I'm Kelly Kordemesh. Have a great week, Warriors!